Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Today we are recording our fourth lecture, and in this lecture we will take the readings from temperature sensor and send it to a ThingsSpeak account. So after that we will download the readings in the form of Excel file. So let us start by making a ThingsSpeak account. So I am clicking on this first link. Make sure in the another browser you have opened your email address. So I have my email address ready as well. So I will click on getting started for free, and I have no account, so I will create a new account first. So I will write my email address. You can write your own. I have created a Google account, and the username or the email address is mathsprojectanalysis@gmail.com, and the location should be Pakistan. And the first name, you can write any of the first name. I can write IoT plant, and in the last name monitoring. You can write any of the name you want. Okay, and I will click on the continue button. So personal email detected. Yes, I want to use this email for my project, and I will click on continue. So the another step is to go to my Gmail account and check the link sent by ThingsSpeak community. So I am going to my browser, and you can see I have got the verification link. I will click on verify email button, and my profile has been verified. Now we can work on ThingsSpeak. So our account has been verified. Now we can click on continue button and proceed. So for finishing my profile, I have to add some password. So I will add some password here as well. So after writing the password, I will accept the terms and conditions and click on the continue button. So we are successfully logged inside our account. Now we will set up the things. Now it is asking me whether I am using for commercial or non-commercial. I am using for student use. Okay, I am clicking on OK. Now we are inside the ThingsSpeak channel, and you can see this is our profile, and we will click on the new channel first. Our project is IoT plant monitoring system. So I will write here IoT plant monitoring, the project of data collection in mathematics department of KU. In the field label we are using temperature sensor, so the first label should be the temperature, and temperature sensor also provide the readings of humidity. So we will write humidity as well. So there are only two labels. In the further project we will add more labels as well. And metadata, you can write tags that it is IoT, it is for maths, it is for data collection. You can write many tags separated by comma. You can write project etc. So no link to internal site should be required, and we don't need to add the location or any link. So I will directly click on save channel after adding these informations. So you can see we have the dashboard setup. Here it is written temperature and date time, and here it is written humidity. Here is the date time thing. So we can see it is the private view. We can see the public view here as well if we add the channel setting to public. So this is our channel settings and all the things we have set up. This is the sharing. We can share this channel with our friends. You have to share it with your friends, so you can write share channel view only with the following users. So in this way you can write your friend's email here. After writing friend's email, you will click on add user. They will be getting an email on their email address, and they will be allowed to see this private view of the dashboard. So you can add all of your partners in the project. The fifth tab is the API key, and make sure you have to copy this API key in this box and to save it. So we have two API keys. We have copied only the right API key. Here is the most important tab, that is the export channel. We will use it in our project very soon. So we have set up the channel. After setting up the channel, the next thing we want to do is to connect the temperature or humidity sensor with our ESP32 board. But before connecting our sensor to the board, we have to start the software for uploading the code, that is the Arduino software. In the meanwhile the software is starting, we will open the new window, okay, new file, and in this new file we have to write the code. But before writing the code, we have to download the code in the link of github.com/SayyadUmaidAhmad. I will go toward the repository section, and you can write plant in the repository, and there will be only one repository, and in the first repository we have this folder named as ESP32 temp, means temperature, DHT22. Using Wi-Fi we are uploading the data to the ThingsSpeak server. So I will open it, and I will open this file as well. Here is the code. I will click on the raw button, and in the raw button I will copy all of this code and clear this screen first. After clearing this screen, I will paste this copied code here in the screen. Let me zoom it and tell you many of the important things. In this code you have to change a few things. You can see here it is DHT pin 4, means we are using pin 4 of our board. The sensor name is DHT22. There are two sensors available in the market. One is DHT11. This is the most important thing. You have to check your Wi-Fi of your computer, and in the Wi-Fi you have to see that which Wi-Fi is your home Wi-Fi. This is my home Wi-Fi, and the name of the Wi-Fi is known as SSID. So I am removing it and writing it my SSID. You will write the name of your Wi-Fi here on this place in between the inverted commas. You have to write password. The host name will remain the same, but in the API key you have to delete this and go towards your dashboard, and in your dashboard you will click on API keys, and you will copy this right API key, and after copying this API key you have to paste it here, and after pasting it here the task is completed. Now the next task, before running this code, before clicking on this button, you have to make the connection. So let us move towards the circuit board and make the connections, and then we will upload the code. Now we are ready to make the connections. Let us study the equipment. The first is the small medium size breadboard. The second is our ESP32 board. The third is the sensor DHT22. In this video we have a different type of DHT22 sensor. In the last video we have 4 pins, but as usual we have used only 3 pins. The one is unused. In this video I am using this DHT22. This is same, but it consists of only 3 pins. This is also very common in the market. The fourth equipment is the jumper wire. So this practical is very easy to learn. So first of all we will take this and we will fit our ESP32 board on this breadboard. So I am fitting it in such a way that I can use these side of holes. So I am fitting all of the pins of DHT, all of the pins. I am fitting all of the pins of my ESP32 board inside the breadboard. Now the last task is to fit this sensor. So this sensor consists of 3 pins. This is the new version. The one is the positive terminal, the second is the output terminal, which is connected to D4 of the pin, and the third is the ground. So it is very easy to connect. I am connecting it here in the line of A. Okay, and the first pin according to the number written is positive. So we will take the red jumper wire, connect it here, and this should be connected the 3.3 volt 3V3, the very first pin below the ESP32 board. The second pin is, as written on this blackboard, is the out pin. Okay, so the out pin means the pin which is used in the program. So I will connect this second jumper wire and I will connect it to D4. So I have connected it to D4. The second pin is also connected. Now only pin remaining is the third pin, which is the negative pin, and this negative pin is connected with the ground. So I am moving my third wire here, and you can see the end should be connected to the ground, and the ground is just beside the 3 volt pin. So all the 3 pins of the sensor are connected. You can see it clearly here. So I have used 3 pins. The one is the 3 volt pin, the another is the D4 pin, and the last is the ground pin, and all are connected to our sensor. The circuit is front of you. Now our task is to connect it with computer, but before connecting it I will take the USB port and plug it inside our board. And now the last task is to connect it with our laptop. So I am connecting it with our laptop and moving towards my computer screen. Again, after making the connections, the USB port other side is connected to the laptop. For making it confirm, we will click on tools, and in the port option there should be an option available. So we will plug out the port and plug in again, and we will check. When the port option is available, means you have connected your ESP32 perfectly with your laptop. So I am going to tools option. You can see here is the COM5 port option, and tick mark is already present, so I don't need to click on it. So the ESP32 board is now connected with my laptop. Now after setting up all the things, I will click on this verify button. It will ask me for the name, so I will write ThingsSpeak ThingsSpeak Wi-Fi temp. You can write any of the name. You can see it has started compiling the code. Sometimes it will provide you an error of the COM port. Suppose if you get an error while uploading the code some of the times, so in the next time the main thing you have to do to troubleshoot is to just change the USB port of your laptop. Sometimes the ports were not giving accurate signal to connect your ESP32 with it. So if you get error, sometimes you can change the USB port, and I am hopeful it will not give error to many of you. So you can see it is writing and uploading my code, and after doing it I can see the real-time reading. You can see it has printed done uploading. Now I will click on the serial monitor, and you can see the temperature and humidity readings are here. The Wi-Fi is also connected. Now it has prepared to send data. Now I am clicking on my channel on my ThingsSpeak server. You can see the readings are now here. Now I can show you both of the things inside your window. You can see here is your DHT22 sensor with the ESP32 board, and in front of you there is the ThingsSpeak panel, and ThingsSpeak is showing the reading. The readings are drastically changing. You can see the Arduino here. You can see the ESP32 board here. Here are the readings, and you can see these readings on this ThingsSpeak server. There are temperature and humidity readings. Leave the sensor for a few seconds, or we can do some practical by glowing a match in front of the temperature sensor, and this temperature will change drastically because of the heat of the fire. So let me do or take some lighter and perform something different so the temperature may change. You can see these readings are in real time, and in our real project, in our final project, we will not use the Wi-Fi. We will use the 3G SIM with the GSM module, and it will send the readings directly. You can see that there is a drastic change in the readings, and I am glowing a lighter, and with the help of lighter the readings will change as well. So there are 6 entries right now, and the ESP32 is continuously sending the readings to our server. So leave it for a few minutes and let me bring the match and see the change in readings. So wait a few seconds. Analysis on your collected data. So I am telling you how to import your file. So go towards your ThingsSpeak server. This will work continuously. Do not stop it, and you can go towards the import export, and in this export import export tab you can find here export, and in the export you will look for your location, which is Karachi, that is GMT +5. You can find it here. Here it is Karachi, and now you will click on download, and when you click on the download button it will give you the Excel file. So what is about Excel file? Excel file is about all these 13 to 14 entries which you have just collected and you are still collecting. So I want to look on this Excel file, so let me open this in Excel. When I open this in Excel, you will see that this file consists of all the readings that are being collected here, and you can see the entries, and I have created this dashboard 15 minutes ago, and the last entry was collected a few last minutes before. So let me open the Excel file again, so that we can see. Here is it in downloads, and I am opening it, and you can see here is the Excel file. There are 15 entries collected. Here is the date and universal time zone. Here it is the entry, the serial number, the field 1 which is the temperature, the field 2 which is the humidity. Here is the latitude, longitude. You can enter it as well, elevation or status, or you can remove all these columns. So you have to collect the 2-month data, and the third field will be the air quality very soon, and we will collect the data and do some data analysis on our Excel file or the CSV file. So the project is working very smoothly. So I hope that you got the proper idea and you will perform it on your own. Thank you. So